Ladies, gentlemen, and every magnificent thing between and outside. This is the Envoy of Kairos, and we are back to play the Sea of Stars Throes of the Watchmaker DLC. And as you can see on the sidebar there, load any game file that has rolled credits to begin. So let's just load up this one. I did a test run of it a short while ago, when the DLC hadn't installed yet. And now here we are. And thankfully the path there should be quick and easy, but oh! We've received a magic missile in a bottle. From Hortons. Ahoy, lads! I know you'll be off chasing the baddies, but we've got a situation on our hands here. Afraid Keenathan's in a fix. If you wouldn't mind dropping by the Vespertine on the double, that'd be grand. Right, that's enough jabbering from me. I'll be seeing you. Horton sounds worried. Should we visit the crew right now? Yeah, definitely. Good to see this ship. Now, if Keen's in trouble, then where is he? Below deck, and I'm guessing terribly ill. Hi there, Zale. Good on you for showing. So, what's the matter, Keenathan? Keenathan is no such person. Oh, he's real fucked up. First mate, what's the situation? Captain, my, ain't you a sight for sore eyes? Well, sobby ones, I suppose. It's Keenathan. Remember when we checked in with the Sky Giants to gain access to that there Sea of Stars? There was this thing they deemed hesitant about. The error must be on our end. We will disregard it. Forgot about that line. Well, we just are back, and turns out the name of our friendly wind mage here is not, in fact, Keenathan. Say what? I say this changes nothing. You'll always be Keenathan to me, pal. Question is, where do you actually come from, and what's your real name? I'm guessing if the Sky Giants couldn't clarify, you're not even from this dimension. That won't exactly be fixing Keenathan's mood now, will it? Sure, we can just ask the Sky Council. They've been pretty reasonable so far. Perish the thought, mate. We ain't looking for some special permission here. What we want is an official naming. Can we help? Of course, code hasn't changed. In this crew, a mate in need is a quest indeed. Well said. Do you have a lead? That we do, gal. Teeks, you're up. Well, it's a long shot, but I think the Watchmaker might be able to help. How? If my estimations are correct, her deeds have qualified her as an ovate. Oh. He's back. I just saw that little twitch up there. The puppet is now properly controlled by the original alchemist. An ovate? Remember that from one of the stories. Yes, though their time is long gone, it is said that especially gifted artisans may still attain the rank through sheer instinct and dedication. Ovates are responsible for shaping the world and influencing reality itself through their respective disciplines. If we can convince her to make a pocket watch for Keenathan and engrave his name on it, her authority should supersede all others. Huzzah! Oh, wait. He woke up and responded probably because, as the immortal alchemist, he's an ovate himself and very interested in them. Ain't a bad plan, am I right? The watchmaker didn't even bother looking at us. Why would she help? Can't be sure until we ask, but I believe she also needs help with something herself. Well, it's what we got. What are you thinking, pal? Oh, I'm thinking only one thing, Valtrade. I will get the watchmaker to make me a pocket watch. Well, my name is not Keenathan. I mean, technically, you're right about that. Love to hear it. Getting her workshop and back is kind of a trek. Are you good to sail? Hold your horses. We got that one figured out already. Alright, little guy. That's your cue. This'll be good. Are we showing it right away? We should explain it first. No, we should reveal it first. I think that'd be rude. It's not rude to give people a surprise. Just let Kale do a cool intro. Artificer, you're such a great fucking character. For too long have the limitations of matter been a boundary. The mission to bring the world to a new age must be supported by new possibilities. Exhaustive was my research aimed at perfecting synchronicity between space and matter. And now, at long last... Did you build a teleporter to the Watchmaker's workshop? See, we need shorter intros. Yeah, I get it. Well, carry on. Yes, indeed. Just step into the center, and it will take you straight to the Watchmaker's workshop. It sounds pretty neat. Good job, Artie. Done and delivered. Whenever you're ready, then. Well, this is excellent. Let's go. Straight to the workshop. Magnificent. So, how do we do this? And exactly the approachable type, I've heard. Should I simply ask? Reckon you should. 'Tis your quest, after all. I can hear you. Ahoy! Rather busy day in the workshop, aye? What do you want? Greetings, Watchmaker. I find myself in a peculiar situation. Cut to the chase. Our pal's name is being contested, so we thought you might be able to be willing to settle the matter. Oh? What makes you think I command such authority? We know you're an ovate. Is that so? This clock, it's what's earned you the title, isn't it? Horloge. Are the Solstice warriors willing to risk their lives in exchange for my service? Oh, I would never ask that much of them. Is that a lower grimoire? Go on then. Get your story. Now let's see. Amidst the turmoil of ominous times, the Watchmaker and Aephorol forged a most unlikely alliance. Their vision was clear from the start. They would build a structure unlike any other, one with the power to control time itself. The Clockwork Castle. It was a simple pact. Upon completion, they would retreat to their respective quarters to be forever undisturbed and unquestioned. And it mirrors the creation of... Thus, over decades, their work unfolded. While one genius shaped its design, the other provided an endless supply of enchanted materials. Looks just like the creation of the Tower of Time and the Messenger. A marvel they built indeed. Though unbeknownst to the Watchmaker, her temporary ally had played a wicked, wicked trick. On a busy day like every other, Aephorol concocted an enchantment so evil and so cunning it could lay dormant within a cog. Adding it to the Watchmaker's stockpile, he knew the day would come when she would use it in one of her creations. With the Clockwork Castle completed, it did not take long for the Watchmaker to set sights on her next project. She would build an impossibly intricate clock, one that would tick so true as to resonate with the very fabric of creation. While miniature in comparison, this work demanded a lot more of her time and skill than the Clockwork Castle ever had. But she saw it through, and it was beautiful. To her delight, the clockwork flora began to grow inside, and eventually little clockwork denizens appeared. And she loved them. Suddenly, all her time was spent gazing inside this little world of perfect harmony. As she tinkered away at the miniature baubles for them to delight in, her days were filled with joy and purpose. Until one day it started ticking wrong. At first, the Watchmaker approached the problem with her habitual focus and curiosity, to understand where she had erred. But for all her perusing, it was clear that her work had, in fact, been flawless. Still, she had to know for sure, and so she opted to go in and see for herself. For 3 full days and 3 full nights, she worked on a device that would allow her to shrink herself and enter the clock. And on the morning of the 4th day, the Dialocus was invented. Entering the miniature world filled with her with excitement, but a dreadful realization soon dawned on her. She had just taken Aephorol's bait. The Fleshmancer's dormant cog activated at last and began sapping her very essence. In a panicked frenzy, the Watchmaker darted for the exit as the energy began to morph into an evil copy of her own self. She could sense it. This nefarious twin would tyrannize the whimsical world she had built. Back Back outside, she wept for her little creatures as she sealed the clock as best she could, for she knew that cursed cog was in fact a seed of evil. To this day, the Watchmaker remains in her workshop, determined to find a way to redeem her creation before the inevitable rise of the Clockwork Dweller of Scourge. So we have a new Dweller to kill. I'm sorry, Watchmaker. I had no idea. Save it. Time is sovereign. Twice now, you have come to me on its terms, nudged by its hand. It may be that you are now ready for the journey within. These are my conditions. Will you perform the cleansing? It's their duty to do so anyway. Why didn't you say anything earlier? And send you to your deaths? Hey, we've been through a lot, and we're still here. Do not underestimate Horlog's curse. Inside, you'll face reflections of your darker traits. This journey will demand more than just strength. It will test your very sense of self. Whatever. Where do we start? I'm ready to go. Absolutely not. What? Don't you see? Anyone in there with a strong enough aura will manifest an evil twin. The smallest possible group will go. Solstice warriors only. Come on, I want to see the place. You more than anyone should understand why I can't go back in there myself. Oh. Right. Respectfully, Watchmaker, if my crew and I are below the threshold, I would still like to consider this adventure partly mine. Yeah, you're clear. But your captain stays. End of conversation. We are not adding portals to this mess. Is that Kale or Spike? We're all in here. It's just Artie now. Keep an eye on them, will you? But don't rush anything. It's their journey. They need this. You got it. And here, you'll know what and when. Artie receives a mysterious box. Well then, reckon we be ready to head out? This will get you in. The Dialocus. Alright. Dialocus can be used to shrink and enter certain Clockworker devices inside the clock, including the clock itself. Press A to activate in front of objects that resonate with a purple glow. Good luck in there. Alright. Let's go. The DLC truly begins. Beautiful in here. Welcome to Horror Lodge. So we've got to go inside a bunch of clockwork mechanisms to, we've got to go inside a bunch of clockwork mechanisms to open our path forward. And that got this running, which opens a bridge. Gonna be a lot of fun puzzles in this one. Definitely looking forward to that. Got some popcorn boxes scattered about. And tents. And this big-ass carnival over here. Okay. The town of Horloge. Well, this place seems peaceful right now. This must be the town. Aye, these be New Horizons, alright. New travelers. Oh. And there's already some horse shit starting. The puppeteer has sensed them. Hide. Who dares enter my realm? Servants, onto them. Oh, new animated cutscene. Oh. Okay, and 2 Clockwork puppets have arrived to fight. Clockwork clowns. Hey, I'm Zale. We're looking for... Are you seeing what I'm seeing, Poof? I reckon I am, Piff. If they come to play... We're here to... Oh, I see how it is, Piff. You and I both, Poof. They think they can run this show. Can't we just... I see 2 in there who will make formidable twins. It'll be positively phenomenal. Oh, Zale, how about the 2 of you knock some sense into these actual clowns? We just need information. They still talking, Piff. They seem to do that a lot, Poof. I say we gaggle them. I say we bash them. I say we tie them to a tree. I say we grind them into confetti. I say we take it too far. Okay. Well, these guys are clearly not going to negotiate whatsoever. Time to just kick their asses. Alright, bring it on. Okay, did not expect this remix. Good spectacle. This is not. Can it really be all they've got? None of my attacks are revealing any of their locks. And that was a lot of damage. They're not dropping live mana either. Ugh. Okay, I think I'm starting to see what's going on here. They're resistant to all, they're resistant to all damage types from our plane of existence. Nothing's working. How is this possible? Solely driven by duty. Little to no sense of identity. The least self-aware creatures I've ever seen. The twins shall be king and queen. Oh, please, must you really do this? We're suffering enough as it is. No more twins. When did they start talking back, Piff? Seems we're entering a new era. Let them go. Can it, or we'll call Monsieur Tendu. No, please don't. Anything but him. I say we give him a ring-a-ding anyway. By order of the puppeteer, these two Solstice warriors are to be turned into twins. We won't let you. Slow learners, I see. Monsieur Tendu, sap their innate magic at once. Oh, shit. Their magic's been stolen and they've been... Yeah, their magic's been stolen and turned into bosses for this campaign. Great. Any guess as to what the darkest corners of their minds contain? I'm itching like a rubber chicken in a feather shop to know. You won't get away with this. We made you slip on the banana and no one saw the appeal. Now you'll be juggling bars in the clink while the boss cooks up a grand reveal. Monsieur Tendu, take these detractors to the oubliettes. Oh, great. I'm gonna have to do a lot more French pronunciation in this DLC, too. Okay, that's grim. We should open the box. Using what hands? Come on, we're filled with gadgets. Just role-playing being imprisoned. You're silly. Well, open it. Oh, we can definitely use that. And this thing? Later, we still need a frame that's big enough. Hey, there's something else there. It's a gift. It says for Fardush. Who's Fardush? Well, let's just leave it for now. We need to work on this upgrade. I'd say we've been through worse, but I ain't so sure about this one. Definitely found myself in a tighter spot once, if that helps. We'll see this one through, or my name... Oh wait, Valtrade. It seems to me the old jailbreak trick just might work here. You read my mind, pal. Well, you're up then. Make it count. Avast, jailer. Hey, everyone, he understands. Wow, really? Thought he might just be too stupid, seeing how he picked that ugly helmet to wear. Or maybe it's the only thing keeping that tiny brain inside his head. Ha! Busted. What's the matter, tough guy? You'll have to do better than that if you want to scare me. Oh, I'm shaking. Ha! I knew you weren't that strong. That all you got, pal? And get absolutely decked. Works every time. And the crew wins again. I think that's it. Let's give it a shot. Get it? Boo. Okay, here goes. It worked. Of course it did. Hey, a new toy seems kind of neat. Reckon you can get us all out of here? I think so. Let's find Zale and Valerie. Lead the way. Okay, the Artificer is now part of the team. Laser damage. Nice. Combat is more challenging in Horologe, so remember the basics. Timing hits and blocks while breaking enemy locks. You can adjust difficulty at any time through the Relics menu. Well, this has been an eventful start to the adventure. And for now, I'm going to have to end the episode here, and we'll get to the real meat of it in our first combat for this DLC next time. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Envoy of Kairos, signing out. I hope to see you all again tomorrow for another episode, because I'm going to make this a daily one until we finish. Well, week daily. Thanks for watching, guys.